Today we are going to be, hopefully, as long as I planned everything correct, making it through Juan's gym, and making it all the way to Victory Road. I have the rest of the fights up until Victory Road planned. I might grab my encounter from Victory Road. I either could get a guaranteed cloister, or I can get like a really high chance for Florgus, or something like that. We'll see. See what we're gonna end up pulling there, and I guess we still have our one Roma route, and then we have our Victory Road route. We'll see if we're gonna pull Victory Road. I don't think we are, because I don't know what the rooms are. We got the Pult, so I don't need to worry about pulling that from there. So I have more options now for what I'm gonna pull. But let's get into the fights. So first, let's look. We have a double battle before one. A little nervous, man. I always get nervous around these. Like, if I fucked up anything, I'm bringing good mons here. So, like, you know, what are you gonna do? All right. So let's set up everything for the fight, and then we will run through the line. So we have Sneasler. We have Urshifu. We have Hydreigon. I'll lower this volume just a little bit for myself. We have this guy. We have Primarina. We have Togekiss. I don't think Togekiss is at risk here, but if there is a Mon at risk, it would definitely be Togekiss. And we have Sceptile. This guy. Alright. Let's set up all the items that we need real quick. We need an Iron Ball. There it is. We need a Muscle Band. Here it is. On you. We need a Citrus Berry. On you. We need a Citrus Berry on Togekiss. Let me just skip to that. We need a Pixie Plate. There it is. On you. We need a Choice Scarf. Do we have one? Yes, we do. Let's look at the levels. So we have 91 Iron Ball, Muscle Band level 91, 91 with a Citrus Berry, 91 with a Pixie Plate, 91 with the Citrus, and 89 with a Choice Scarf. Let's bring everyone to the calc, and let's run through what the line is. Alright. Right now in my calc, I have I was calcing still one. This fight's in Permanent Hail. This isn't one just yet, but this is I think I cleaned up this line. It was a little risky, and I ended up just tweaking just a little bit, and I think it's pretty good now. We need Sneasler. It's easier to look at this. Urshifu. I made just a few tweaks with the items, a few tweaks with the moves I was clicking, and I think everything is kind of falling into place for this. The answer was Prim and Togekiss. Alright. So we're going to be leading, let me just make sure. We're going to be leading Sneasler on the left, which is across from the Empoleon. Let me just make sure Empoleon should be on the left. Empoleon should be in slot 1. We want Sneasler in slot 1, and we want Urshifu in slot 2. Sneasler is holding an Iron Ball. Now, this first turn, Sneasler is just going to be able to click Fake Out on this Mr. Rime. Mr. Rime has to go for the Psychic. He cannot, because he sees a fast kill into Sneasler. He will never click Fake Out. He always sees a fast kill. And on my Urshifu, I am never showing... I'm not showing him a fast kill because he has a Focus Sash. It's very important. So he will never click Fake Out. He will always... he will never click Fake Out. He will always click Psychic here for the fast kill. So with Urshifu, we are just going to take this time and close combat the Empoleon while Sneasler fakes out Mr. Rime. Sneasler does a minimum of 39 damage. Now, this is important because Mr. Rime has Ice Body, so it's going to be healing a 16th of its HP every single time. 1/16 is exactly 16. So 16 times 2 is 32. So that means that if we wanted to kill him, we'd have to kill him in 2 turns, which is what the plan is. So on turn 2, it's going to be looking into... Let me just see. It's going to be looking into my Sneasler slot. And basically, right here, it's going to go for the first thing that shows a kill, which is always going to be Mammoth Swine with high horsepower. Now, again, we are Iron Ball, so we're slow. So we're always showing this thing a fast kill into our Sneasler. And Mr. Rhyme is going to be going for Psychic. We have a resist to both of those. We have Hydreigon, who doesn't get hit by the Psychic and has Levitate, so it doesn't get hit by the high horsepower. Urshifu is going to hit this Mammoth Swine with, let me just make sure, hit it with Wicked Blow. Now again, we're -1 defense, -1 SPDF, and we're at like 269 HP because we've taken 2 Hail Ticks. We are never showing any kills to this Mammoth Swine at all. This thing, even at -1, doesn't see any kills. And into Hydreigon, it doesn't see any kills either. So, but we're showing it a kill because we have already broken its stash. So we'll always be clicking Ice Shard into either slot. We do not care which slot. Turn 3, we are going to take, again, Mr. Rhyme is taking only 2 heal turns. So his focus stash won't be up. This turn, we are going to Wicked Blow the Mr. Rhyme, and we're going to let this Mammoth Swine Ice Shard either slot. We do not care. The Urshifu takes it very well, and we're going to switch Hydreigon, not U-turn. We're going to hard switch him into Primarina. Primarina takes a little bit from the Ice Shard, but walls this thing completely. Now, this is going to bring in, because it's looking into... let me just make sure. It should be looking into the Urshifu slot. We have Urshifu in slot 2, right? So this is always going to be baiting out the Mandibuzz. Because we show a fast kill to the Arctovish, it's always going to be Mandibuzz. On this turn, Mammoth Swine's going for a guaranteed attack. So what the plan is on turn 3, or turn 4, we are going to Sucker Punch the Mammoth Swine. Wicked Blow plus Sucker Punch always kills with a Muscle Band. And this Mandibuzz is going to go for, we don't care, it can go for whatever it wants. It's doing 0 damage to my guys pretty much. And Primarina is just going to Draining Kiss this Mandibuzz. So even if it hits it, it's going to be full HP, but a crit never kills. And after it takes Rocky Helmet, and it's going to take, it's going to be full HP, but then it takes Rocky Helmet and it takes Hail Chip. Brings it down to 195 HP. There is no combination, even of fake tears from this thing, which puts me at -2 SPDF, plus a crit Flash Cannon never kills me. And what we are going to do is, with a Pixie Plate, we just kill this Komodo. Now, Urshifu can probably die, and he probably will be getting targeted, I'm pretty sure, always by this Aura Sphere. So we could just switch into... It's not guaranteed because of Urshifu. I don't think Urshifu's at 252 or below. He's at... Let me see. He's at 269, so there's a chance he could target Urshifu with, or it's mostly going to target Urshifu, but there's a chance it can target, Primarina with a Flash Cannon. It doesn't matter because we are going to Draining Kiss all of our HP back up, and Togekiss takes this Aura Sphere like a champion. Now it's a 2v1 against this guy, and because of the chip we did with Draining Kiss, where it never killed very critically, we are able to Moonblast this Mandibuzz and switch in Sceptile, who takes any move from this guy. Now, there is a chance this thing could put up Tailwind. We do not care, because we can always kill this thing with Primarina. Again, we already Drained and Kissed it once. Moonblast will always kill it. Sceptile takes any hit, and even with Tailwind up, we outspeed this Arctovish with a Choice Scarf and just kill it. Should be a clean line. I don't see any problems. So let me just make sure I have all of this right. So we have Iron Ball on this guy. Muscle Band. Citrus. Citrus is just in case something went wrong. Same with this guy. And I just needed an item. But I should never be rocking those citruses. This isn't the battle. It's right down here, which is Impermanent Hail. We're not going to walk in just yet. We're going to save our game. We're going to double check everything. So Sneasler needs to be in slot 1, Urshifu in slot 2. Level 91 with an Iron Ball. Level 91 with a Muscle Band. Citrus Berry level 91, Pixie Plate level 91, Citrus Berry, and Choice Scarf. Okay. I believe there's no more delaying it. Let's fucking do this. Alright, so they're leading Empoleon on the right, which is slot 1, and they're leading Mr. Rime on the left, which is slot 2. We're leading Sneasler in slot 1, which is on the left, and Urshifu on the right. Now, this turn, we don't know what... I don't even care. I haven't even counted what Empoleon's doing. But the Mr. Rime, so it cannot fake out the Sneasler because it is inner focus. And we are not showing it any kills because this thing has a focus sash. So it should never be able to click fake out here because... with Sneasler, we have an Iron Ball on. An Iron Ball makes us slower, and it makes it so this Mr. Rime will always see a fast kill with exactly Psychic right here, which means that we get this opportunity to click Fake Out. And we're going to Fake Out this Mr. Rime, and then Urshifu, who has a Muscle Band, outspeeds and kills this Empoleon with Close Combat. This will always just kill this, what do you call it, Empoleon. Even if we didn't have a Muscle Band, I think it was fine. The Muscle Band is for later on with the Mamoswine. This is going to bait in the Mamoswine right here, because it's going for the first thing that sees a or a kill onto our Sneasler. The, what's it called? Como does not, so there should be Mamoswine right here. It sees a kill with high horsepower. He is going to heal 1 time right here. We can only let him heal up to 2 times. So this second turn, this is always baiting out high horsepower and Psychic into Sneasler. We are going to take Sneasler, and we are going to switch into Hydreigon, who is a Dark type, so it doesn't take the Psychic, and it has Levitate as its ability, so it never takes anything from this high horsepower. And we are going to take this time to Wicked Blow this Mamoswine. This never kills because it has a Focus Sash, but it always puts it low enough that Sucker Punch, following Sucker Punch, will always kill. Perfect. Alright, so this is turn 3. If we minimum roll that Fake Out, that means that after this turn, this Mr. Rime could get back to full, which would mean his Focus Dash is back intact. We cannot let that happen. So with Urshifu, we are going to Wicked Blow it. And with Hydreigon, we are going to switch into Primarina. Now, this Hydreigon, or this Mamoswine, even when we're -1 and with the little Hail Chip, never sees any kills, but we show it kills with both. So it's going to be randomly Ice Sharding one of the 2 Mons. We are going to switch Hydreigon to Primarina. And we are going to outspeed and kill this Mr. Rime with Wicked Blow. That's fine. This always kills. Now this Mamoswine, it could be clicking, you know, I think it's always gonna be Ice Shard again, I'm pretty sure. Which gives it priority. Yeah, it's always clicking Ice Shard here. But we have an Urshifu who is faster and has Sucker Punch. So we can kill it before it gets off his Ice Shard. This is going to bait in the the Mandibuzz on the left. This Mandibuzz can click whatever it wants. We do not care. It could click Foul Play. It could click like Dark... I don't think it can click Dark Pulse into Primarina. That would be the only awkward part. No, I can't click Dark Pulse into Primarina. But it could click Tailwind. It could click a lot of different shit right here. So, what we are going to do is we are going to, with Primarina, we are going to Draining Kiss this thing. It never kills. And we are going to Sucker Punch this guy. Right here. Just make sure that's right. This always kills. And Draining Kiss never kills, even with the Pixie Plate we have on. Does a maximum of 80%. That's fine. Tailwind is fine. Perfect. We're gonna heal the full, and then we're gonna heal. Then we're gonna take a little bit of chip. We should be at, after the Rocky Helmet and the Hail, we should be at 195. We take 1/6 of our HP from Rocky Helmet, and then we take 1/16 from that. So oh, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Oh, now I have a lot of pressure right here. Oh, jeez. Ugh. Fuck. Alright, we're in the fight right before Juan. Hopefully I don't fuck up. But right here, this Como could be attacking into either slot right now. We don't really care. And same with the Mandibuzz, it could be clicking any move right now. So on our Primarina, we have a Pixie Plate so that we can always one-shot this Como. And we're going to switch out our Urshifu into Togekiss. Let me just make sure that's correct. Alright. Primarina is always going to kill this Como, and whatever this Mandibuzz does doesn't really matter. Same with the Como. That's fine. Primarina is going to heal right back to full, and now it's a 2v1. Alright. So they already have Tailwind up at this point, and this Mandibuzz can, again, he can click anything, but we have 2 fairies right here that just resist everything. So after our little bit of chip damage with the Draining Kiss from earlier, we can always kill this thing with Moonblast. I'm going to switch Togekiss into Sceptile. Even if Sceptile gets max roll foul play crit, it only does about 82% to us. And then after the Hail Chip, that'll put us around 88%. Now, we're holding a Choice Scarf on our Sceptile, and that's fine. Just means that we take less damage. We're holding a Choice Scarf on Sceptile, and even with Tailwind up, we still outspeed the Arctovish in the back, and we just always outspeed and kill this thing with Leaf Storm. And we're up to fucking 1, so let's go. We're up to 1. Draining Kiss and Leaf Storm. I have my wand pre-cooked, so we're gonna run. I'm gonna run over the line a little bit right before it, but it's gonna be a resourceless. I'm pretty sure it's riskless, and it's sackless. I'm pretty sure. I came up with a really cool line. I'm pretty sure. So, if not, then it'll be at least fun to see me wipe. But I'm pretty sure it should be riskless, sackless, and resourceless. Let's turn on a little bit of Hollow Knight music, and let's go check out what I have cooked for this. Alright, so let's take off all our items real quick. Dude, I'm hoping so, man. This is my 23rd attempt. I've never done a Nuzlocke before, so definitely am very, very nervous, you know, right now. But we'll see. So, This is a true double battle against Juan. Let's switch screens to my notes and the calculator. So we have, let's see, we have Urshifu in slot 1. I believe he's already in our party. We're gonna have Togedemaru, the GOAT, in slot 2. We have Zoroark. We don't have it just yet. We gotta level it up. We're gonna level it up to exactly level 88. We have Dragapult. If any of you guys have seen Biome Mill, a lot of this is basically on his, but my Pult is not faster. I had a line where if I used the scale, I could have used it, but we are not sacking anything, and we're not going to be scaling our Pult, so he's going to be slower than the Sneasler. We have Hatterene. Hasn't left the box in a while, but it was the only mon that could do what I want. Same with Infernape. Infernape to a Water Gym battle. You know, what are you going to do? So, let's get all the items on. I'm going to run through the line before it just to make sure I didn't forget anything. But I'm just going to put all the items on. So we have Urshifu, level 91 with a Choice Scarf. Togedemaru, level 91 with an Iron Ball. We're going to level up this guy real quick. I have his moveset written out for what I want. This is such a cool mon. It's pretty useless, but in this case, it is so useful. We don't want laser focus. We're going to level this up to exactly level 88. Double Edge we do want to learn. Shadow Ball we want to learn. I thought there would be some cool tech with like Bestow and Grudge, but I'm not that creative, so I'm going to pass on them and just go for the attacking moves. We're going to do Hyper Voice. Phantom Force. Okay. Spend this for that. We need to get to level 88. Let me just make sure level 88 is exactly what we want. Yep. So it's not 78, 88. Okay. We need to level up our Hatterene to level 91 exactly. Okay. So I believe everyone is up to the right levels. Zoroark doesn't need an item. I didn't calc with an item, so I'm not going to put one on. We need a Life Orb. This needs to be on Pult. We need a Pecha Berry on Hatterene. And we need the Choice Scarf. I believe we don't have one. I know we have choice specs in our thing, so I gotta go grab it real quick. We're gonna go to Choice Scarf. Let's make sure to put that on Infernape. Alright, let's just make sure. So level 91 with a Choice Scarf. Level 91 with an Iron Ball. Level 88. Perfect. We don't have an item, which is fine. Level 91 with the Life Orb. Level 91 with the Pecha Berry. And level 91 with the Choice Scarf. Alright, let's just fly to Topless. I'm going to put everything in the calc, and I'm going to run through kind of what the idea is. At least what I thought. So we got Urshifu. We got Zoroark. Let's put everyone to the calc. We got Dragapult. We got Hatterene. By the way, I don't know if I said it before. I was in the middle of the fight. Thank you for the raid, Squirk. I've watched a lot of your videos, and you and Peachal and Biome Mill were like the three that inspired me to, start actually Nuzlocking, and this was my first one. So, if I didn't say it before, I think I was too locked in. But thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. We are going to be putting in Infernape. Let me just bring over all the scripts into our calculator. Alright, so again, this is a true double battle right here. I usually like to run over what the fight is going to entail before I actually do it. So, turn 1, we're going to be leading off with Urshifu with a Choice Scarf and Togedemaru. Urshifu's in slot 1 and Togedemaru's in slot 2. Togedemaru's holding an Iron Ball, which means that it is slower than basically everything except for this Glacier in the back, which is, it's a little unfortunate, but I made it work. So now it's slower than everything. So turn 1, this is going to bait out whatever from Glalie. I don't even know. I don't care. Even if it clicks Protect, it doesn't matter. We have the broken Urshifu, and we're just going to outspeed and kill this thing with close combat. And on Sneasler, it's always going to bait out the fast kill. Never going to be using Fake Out on, what do you call it? Togedemaru, because we have an Iron Ball. Well, I think we were slower anyways, but this is always going to bait out the fast kill with close combat. Never should bait out Fake Out. So on, Togedemaru, we're going to click Fake Out into Sneasler, and we're going to click Close Combat into Glalie. Glalie was in slot 2, so it's going to look at the Togedemaru slot, and it's going to see what ever kills it first, which is Keldeo. We're going to Spiky Shield both the Close Combat and the whatever this guy clicks. And we're going to click Close Combat. We're at -2 at this point. We never kill with a crit, and we always two-shot it, which is going to then bait out the exact same thing the following turn. We're just going to Close Combat and kill this Keldeo, and we're going to switch in Togedemaru, or switch Togedemaru to Zoroark. Now, Zoroark is perfectly leveled such that it only ever baits Dragon Rush from the Salamence. It never baits out anything else. And into the Urshifu slot, because we're -3 and -3, we're faster than the Salamence. It's never going to look at me, though, because it's going to go for the fast kill into the Zoroark. But this Caesar is only ever seeing a kill with close combat, never poison jab. Super important. So we're going to switch in Polt on that. So now we have Polt and Zoroark out. And Polt is just going to outspeed and kill this guy with a Draco Meteor. And let me see. Is that what we had? Let me just make sure. Or we had Urshifu and Zoroark out. That's what it was. And then we switched into, on the Dragon Rush, we switched into Hatterene. That's what it was, sorry. So we switch into Hatterene, which is immune to this Dragon Rush. And, Polt, who's immune to the, Close Combat. So then, we're going to just outspeed and kill this thing with, Draco Meteor. And this is always going to be baiting out a Poison Jab into Hatterene, which we go right back into Togedemaru on that. Just trying to make sure this makes sense. Cool. So then Togedemaru's in. It's going to go for the first thing that sees a kill, which is then Basculegion. We don't care what this Basculegion clicks. It should never click Aqua Jet, though, because that's only +11. It's going to go for the fast kill on Togedemaru, if anything, first. So we are going to Phantom Force, and we are going to Spiky Shield on Togedemaru. And then we're going to outspeed and kill this Basculegion, and we're going to switch into Hatterene. Hatterene takes this close combat. Even a crit is fine, because it always baits out Poison Jab from this guy, and on the Glacier in the back, it never baits out high horsepower. The lowest we go is 127 HP. That's why we need to be level 91. And I'll save the ending for the actual fight, because all of that was very similar to what happened in Biomills, but I had a creative twist. So let's just say fuck it, and let's send this. Let me just make sure I have everything right in my notes. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm definitely pumping. I've usually never had more than 2 or 3 viewers, so having a couple of extras always just a little bit more nervous, especially since I've never been to this part in the game before. But hopefully everything worked out, and hopefully I calced everything right. All right, let's turn on the music and let's go up to Juan. Oh wait, we don't go this way. Go up here. Oh, whoops. Togi does need Iron Ball because he is actually faster than the Basculegion. And then this Basculegion, it could click Aqua Jet into Dragapult, and that would be detrimental. So Togedemaru needs the Iron Ball no matter what. Because my, what do you call it? My Dragon Pult, I can't have it baiting stuff into there. There's a bug where if it clicks Spirit Shackle on your Protect, you can't switch out. Well, I'm at least happy it can't click Spirit Shackle. I don't think. It can't, hold on. What's let me make sure what Togedemaru's HP is at that point. I have it written down. There's no hail. Togedemaru should be at full HP, and this should never bait out Spirit Shackle. It should always be exactly Aqua Tail into him, so I don't think I have to worry about that. But thank you for bringing that up, because I would have actually had to recook something. Oof. I've never heard of that bug before. That would have been really bad. Alright. Let me just check everything real quick. One last time. And then we're just going to send it. Alright, so level 91 Choice Scarf. Level 91 with the Iron Ball. Zoroark has no item. Level 88, which is important. Life Orb, Pecha Berry, and Choice Scarf. Okay. Let me ask you, did you know? I should not be so coy. It was I who taught Wallace everything there is to know about Pokemon. Once I had given up my position as a gym leader, in my place I had entrusted Wallace with the gym. However, a compelling reason arose for me to make a comeback. But enough chatter. Let us begin our match, shall we? Please, you shall bear witness to our artistry. A grand illusion of water sculpted from something. Alright. We're leading off with Urshifu, and we're leading off with Togedemaru. Togedemaru is showing a fast skill with close combat. Sneasler is showing a fast kill to Sneasler with, Sneasler is showing a fast kill to Togedemaru with close combat. And Glalie is clicking whatever, we do not care. Urshifu has a Choice Scarf, so we are just going to click close combat, outspeed and kill this Glalie. And then we are going to fake out into Sneasler. We get to see the really cool Mega Glalie sprite. Not for too long, though. Hopefully. That's fine. We have Unseen Fist, which means we do hit through this Protect as far as I know. If we don't, gulp. Perfect. Urshifu is -1 SPDF and -1 defense. Sneasler is somewhere between 250 and 207 HP. I did like the little calculations for it. This is going to bait out the Keldeo because it sees a fast kill into my Togedemaru with both Hydro Pump and Secret Sword. And Sneasler sees a fast kill with close combat. So we are going to click close combat on Keldeo. This never kills. And we're going to click Spiky Shield on Togedemaru. This never kills even with a crit. Very important, Urshifu is now at -2 defense and -2 SPDF. Sneasler is somewhere between 174 and 217 after that little bit of chip. Alright, so this is baiting out the exact same things as last turn. So this turn we are going to close combat. We're locked into it, so we have to click it. And we're going to switch Togedemaru into Zoroark. Wait. I'm pretty sure that's the illusion. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I clicked Zoroark. If I didn't, I think I'm about to lose. But I'm pretty sure that's the illusion with Zoroark. Urshifu should be -3 at defense and SPDF. And this close combat should do nothing because we are Zoroark. Now, it's going to look into the back and it's going to say what outspeeds and kills this Zoroark. This is going to be the Salamence. And because we are level 88 exactly, this only ever will be clicking a fast kill with Dragon Rush into my Zoroark. My Urshifu is faster, so it's going to ignore it. The Sneasler is never seeing any kills into Zoroark, but at -3 defense and -3 SPDF, we are only ever showing a kill with close combat. So, Urshifu, who's getting close combated, we are going to switch into the Pult. And Zoroark is going to switch into our Hatterene. Let me just make sure I did that right. Alright, so Urshifu switches into Dragapult. And Zoroark switches into Hatterene. And this turn, we should take no damage. We are a Ghost type, so we take nothing from close combat. And we are a Fairy type, so we take nothing from Dragon Rush. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so turn 5. We are now baiting in something from the Salamence. I don't know. I don't care. We're going to outspeed and kill it with Draco Meteor. We have a Life Orb, so this always kills. And on Hatterene, we're always baiting out Poison Jab, I believe. Poison Jab, right? So we're going to switch right into Togedemaru. Just make sure that sounds right. Yep. So this turn, we're going to take no damage again. And we're just going to kill the Salamence. And we're going to have Togedemaru out. All of this is standard. This is all fine. Everyone's seen this. If you've seen Biomills run, that's fine. I use a Hatterene instead of Primarina. Nothing too special. This is going to bait out the Basculegion, and it sees a kill with only Aqua Tail into my Togedemaru. So it's always going to be Aqua Tail into Togedemaru, and it's always going to be close combat. So this turn, we are going to click Phantom Force on Basculegion. This always kills with a Life Orb. And we're going to click Spiky Shield. Let's make sure. Yep. Now, Pult's going to go invisible for a turn. He's not going to actually kill the Basculegion this turn. Alright, this is baiting out the same thing as last turn. It's baiting out an Aqua Tail and a close combat into Togedemaru. So, on Togedemaru, we're going to switch into Hatterene right here. Now, Basculegion's going to die before it gets to actually move. This Sneasler is going to be close combating my Hatterene. We have a Pecha Berry in case this poisons. He has Poison Touch. He's also going to get -1 defense and -1 SPDF. That's super important. So now we kill the Basculegion. Now, it was super important right here that when this Glacier came out, I can consistently bait what move I want it to click. So at this HP, with Pult, if it's looking into Pult, it's never clicking high horsepower. We're at, let me see how much HP, 212 HP on Pult. It would never be high horsepower. It will always be Glacial Lance. If it's looking into the Hatterene slot, it's always going to be Glacial Lance. And let me just make sure, for Sneasler, this is looking into the Dragapult slot. It never sees any kills, but it only ever sees a kill with Poison Jab. So it'll be Poison Jab into Hatterene, and it's going to be Glacial Lance. We're going to double switch here, I believe. Let me just make sure. Yep, we're going to switch Pult into Infernape. And we're going to switch Hatterene into Togedemaru. This is where my twist came on the fight. Kind of. Infernape takes his Glacial Lance fine, and Togedemaru takes the Glacial Lance just fine too, and it doesn't take any damage from Poison Jab. Perfect. We're never dead to crit on either. Now we're holding a Choice Scarf on Infernape right here, and after the close combat -1 defense, plus all of the chip that we've accrued on this guy, we always outspeed and kill with Overheat. Just make sure. Yep. And then Togedemaru is going to fake out the Glacier, so it cannot attack this turn. So let me just make sure. So we're going to overheat this guy, and we're going to click fake out. Should always kill this Sneasler. Perfect. Now it's just a 2v1 against this Glacier. This Glacier could be clicking literally any move. It does not matter right now. I didn't even bother calculating because what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch in Urshifu here for, what do you call it? Infernape. Urshifu is full HP and never dies to any hit from Glacier. Let me just make sure. And Togedemaru is just going to Spiky Shield. That's fine. We never die. And we outspeed and kill this thing with close combat. And our Togedemaru, who has the Iron Ball, is still 2 points faster and always can finish up with Iron Head if the close combat doesn't kill. And we're fucking past Juan. Let's go. That's 8 gym badges. Ugh. 2 months down the drain and we're past Juan. Let's go. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the congratulations. It's been a wild ride so far. Get this rain badge. Let's go. Can update our badges to have 8. Let's go. Unfortunately, I already pulled my game corner. Not really unfortunately, because I got a Hydreigon and that thing is cracked, but yes, this is my first ever Nuzlocke. I've played Radical Red, but I played that as a casual. I never did a Nuzlocke of it, so this I've spent a lot of time on, and well, I've been playing this since November 23rd, and this run has been going since Christmas. I started this on Christmas. And I've learned so much from this run. And again, I could not get this far without like watching all of the videos from like people like Small Ant, like Squirk, Peach Owl, Biome Mill especially. So definitely, I don't think that I could have definitely done this, you know, when this game got released. I definitely needed a lot of help, but somehow I'm here. I have one more fight planned. And I'm really hoping we don't run into the optionals. But we're getting to Victory Road, and we're probably going to pull our encounter. Deciding whether I want the Guaranteed Cloyster or whether I want the Florigist. I don't want to deal with... I probably don't want the... I probably will always just take the Florigist, I think. But... I unfortunately don't have Magnet Pull. I haven't had it this entire run. I wish I did. Otherwise, I would have probably pulled for a couple more Steel types. I really wanted Excadrill earlier on, but... Thanks for that. I appreciate that. It's been... I've put a lot of time and effort into this game. It's been a lot of, you know, just rechecking lines and overchecking and just, you know, making sure everything is correct. Alright. We got one more fight that we have, I believe it's Route 128 that I have planned. This is the final trainer before we get to Victory Road. This is a Small Ant strat. I pretty much took this from him. There's nothing special here. So if you've seen his, you're probably just gonna get a little rehash of it. Because we have a cracked Archeops just like him. I believe these are what I want to do. And then, just bring some other mons, just in case. In case I did something wrong, just bring like a sack mon. I have this Cave of Origin encounter, which I've brought to so many fights just to be ready to sack it at any point. Bring Aggron. Let's bring, Alright, so we're going to level up Archeops right here. Where's my key items? We're going to go right here. Cool. We have Megastone, which I'm going to put on for Beedrill. We have Life Orb on you. And we have Muscle Band. And then I'll just probably put on a bunch of Citrus Berries, even though these guys shouldn't be coming out. Whoops. Alright, so let's just look at this double real quick. It's with Alakazam. So it's Swimmer, Carly, and Harrison. Let's just bring over everyone into the calculator. We got Beedrill that we're bringing. Where is he? Right here. We got Archeops. Where is he at? Right here. And we got Urshifu. Then we're just gonna bring the other couple of sacks, basically. Where's my this guy, Aggron, and Lantern. This should just be a 3-mon line though. Alright, so this is basically a double battle right here. Turn 1. This Alakazam, we're gonna be leading off with Beedrill in slot 1 and Archeops in slot 2. I saw that Small Ant got left guy bugged. I just want to make sure that... Because if we get left guy bugged, I'm going to switch around the order. But I just want to make sure that I have it correct before anything. So this is Carly and Harrison. So it should be Samurott in slot 1 and Alakazam in slot 2. We need Beedrill in slot 1 across from the Samurott, which is on the left, and then Archeops on the right. If we get left guy bugged, I'm going to reset. I'm going to switch them around because I need them to be in those slots for this fight, basically. So turn 1, we are going to just Mega Evolve with Beedrill, and we are going to U-turn, kill the Samurott. The Alakazam is seeing a fast kill with Psychic into it, and only ever that, so we're going to switch into Urshifu, and with our Archeops, we outspeed and kill this thing with dual Wing Beat. It has a Focus Sash, but it doesn't matter. We just kill it through it. So then it's not a true double battle. This is a regular double battle. So it's going to be baiting out. Let me just make sure. Into my Urshifu slot. It's going to be looking in at the Decidueye and see that it kills with close combat. Let me just make sure. Yep, so it's going to bring out the Decidueye, and then into my Archeops slot, it's going to bring out the Lapras, because we're showing fast kills to the Volcarona. The Urshifu, we're just going to close combat, kill this Lapras, and with Archeops, we're just going to kill this Decidueye. And then the final two guys, we just kill with Rock Slide. Does a minimum 100% in the doubles. Alright. Let me just make sure I have everything correct. So this guy has a Beedrillite. This guy is level 95 with a Life Orb. And this guy has a Muscle Band. His Muscle Band makes it so it kills this Lapras. Alright. I'm pretty sure I looked up the path before. I have it on my maps. Let me just make sure that I looked up the right path that I want to take for this. So we have a map. Route 128. We need to get to Harrison, which is over here. Basically, what we're going to be doing This guy walks left to right. So what we're gonna be doing is I believe right above is Route 127. We're gonna take the same way that I took all the way to Seafloor Cavern, where we get over here. We're gonna go underwater, or no, we're gonna take this down. That's what it is, right? We're gonna be on this left side right here. We're gonna go all the way down to here. We're gonna go all the way up to here. And then we're just going to follow the top to get to Harrison. And then there's... I don't know where that's 129. This should be Evergrande City over here. I don't think that's... 129 is a different route. Yeah, this is, I don't even know what this is. I think these are... Is this erratic weather? This is erratic weather. Right. So we should know what path we're taking here. So we should be fine right here. We follow this down. Never run into any trainers this way. We go right here. We follow this all the way up to here. Just make sure. We follow this up top. This should only be left and right. And we should be able to get to Harrison right here. Alright, so let's just make sure we have everything correct. This should be just a 3-mon line. So again, we have B-Drill. If we get left guy bugged, I'm going to be switching it because I need them to be in the right slots. And from what I understand, let me just check again one last time. The Samurai Husui should always be in slot 1, which should be across from my B-Drill. And we have B-Drill in slot 1. Alright. Hopefully I just don't need to get left guy bugged. It's a little annoying sometimes. It's how you enter the fight, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Let's turn on the music. Let's make sure everything kills. That kills. That kills. Perfect. So left guy bug, depending on how on some routes, there's some times that so let me just go to this trainer sheet real quick. So normally how the double battle is supposed to work is you're supposed to have one mon on the left and one mon always on the right. I don't know exactly what the left guy bug is. I think it's called the Tuesday bug, Tuesday AI or something, but basically what it is sometimes they might flip those. So instead of Samurai Hisui being in slot 1, it might be in slot 2 and Alakazam would be in slot 1. I believe it's how you enter the route and how you enter the fight. I'm not exactly too sure, but it's very important that you know beforehand which side is on which so you can bait correctly. And if in this instance, if I bait incorrectly, it could be really bad. So we want to see what do you call it? Samurott in slot 1, I believe. I think we just got left guy bugged. No, we did not. We're good. This is perfect. This is how it should be, because right now, Samurott Hisui is supposed to be in slot 1, which is on the right, and Alakazam is supposed to be on slot 2. Perfect. Sometimes, I'm pretty sure, I don't know what the fights are or what it is, but Samurai Hisui could have been on the left, and then it would have been pretty bad. So, turn 1, we're just going to Mega, and we are going to kill this thing with U-turn. And then this Alakazam has a Focus Sash, but it's only seeing a kill into my Beedrill, so we're going to dual Wing Beat it. Perfect, that always kills. And this should be Psychic into the Beedrill slot. We're going to switch into Urshifu, who is a Dark type, never takes anything from the Psychic. Perfect. And we should always kill with Dual Wing Beat. Again, he has a Focus Sash. We do not care. Now, because of the way we set it up, on the right, it should be Decidueye Hisui, and on the left, it should be Lapras. Because on the right, Decidueye thinks it sees a kill into my Urshifu, and the Lapras is coming out because we show a fast kill into the Volcarona into the back with our caps. So, on this turn, we're just going to close combat, kill the Lapras, and we're going to dual wing beat the Decidueye. We outspeed and kill them both. And this close combat always kills. And this is going to bring out the final two mons in the back. They got a Volcarona. This thing has a Charity Berry, so it actually takes less from Rock-type moves because it's 4 times weak to them. Pretty sure? Or it's at least 2 times weak with the Fire typing. I forget about the bug, but... it's going to basically get one-shot by the Rock Slide because Arceops is broken. And then level 95 with a Life Orb always kills this Typhlosion by 1 damage with the minimum roll. So this guy can just click this just in case for some reason it doesn't kill. But Rock Slide should always kill. And we're up to Victory Road. We have officially made it to the final split in the game. Well, second final. I guess we have E4, but... we have Victory Road. We have some optionals, and then we have... what do you call it? E4. I believe it's about 20 or 25. It's 20 fights up into the Elite Four, I believe. So, gotten through most of the game. Alright. So, I'm fairly certain. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure I can just go to the right. There are no trainers at all. I looked at this before. Just pulling up the map real quick. Let me pull it up. Evergrande City, I believe this is what I looked at. Yeah, so right here, there should never be any trainers. Just take it a little slow. Alright. Using Waterfall for the first time. Oh, I feel so surreal being here. I don't even know what this guy does. Okay, bye. Alright. Let's take a real quick look at some of the encounters that we could have. I don't know if I can walk into the cave. I don't know where Wally is. I haven't looked, so I'm not going to probably go into the cave. I'm not too sure. So, I can grab... I believe I can grab... Did I grab this rare candy? I think I did. Let me look at Small Ants 1. So 114, 119, Victory Road. It's a bit further in for Wally, you mean? So I can grab, if I wanted to, I can grab my encounter for Victory Road if I wanted, right? I don't even know what I want, though. Because I got the Pult. That was my whole thing, was I wanted to make sure to Pult max. But I already got Pult, so... Really? I think I just go for B2F, and you just go for the Weavile, I guess, right? Because Blastoise, Charizard, Venusaur, like, they sound cool, but probably not worth it. Gengar, Alakazam. I feel like Incineroar could be really cool. I feel like Weavile gives me my best chance, and that would be my first Ice type, actually. We have 3 more encounters, one of them being the last roamer route we have. We have 1 roamer route. When we did our first roamers, we got 2 Tornaduses and a Cresselia, and then we got a Thundurus. So, whatever we get for our last roamer route is what it's going to be. We got this guy. He's pretty good. We already scaled him up to have Volt Switch. But we have our Evergrande City encounter, which we can get the guaranteed Florges. Pretty much, it's pretty much guaranteed if we like did the Manip. But I feel like getting a Mudkip or a Torchic might be pretty cool. Getting another Protectmon is always good. It's only 14%. And then the Mawile, I think, is just a miss. Oh, wait, there's also Ferrothorn. I didn't even see that. Yeah, someone said, that makes sense. No Magnet-Pull for Ferro. I forgot about that. I could try. Fuck it. I can't Magnet-Pull, but I can just say fuck it. Let's take a look real quick. Florgist. Florgist. What is this level? 82 or something? 85. What's this guy's moveset? Let's take a look real quick. Florgist. Moonblast, Solar Beam, Synthesis, Helping Hand. Solar Beam, Moonblast. Is this thing really even that good? I don't even know. I guess it's better than a Cloyster. Who would take this on? Because it has Solar Beam. Solar Beam could do a lot. Can I just kind of sit on it with Togekiss? Kind of. What about Overquill? Where is he at? He has Poison Point. Moonblast, never mind, he's a Dark type. Oops. Well, Togekiss probably can come. For the, I'll have to check the Ferrothorn as well. Florgus. Who takes, like, nothing from this? Can Mega Aggron? Oh, Mega Aggron can just kind of sit on this thing for a while. Where's plus special attack nature? There we go. He can sit on him a little bit. This thing kind of does some damage. We don't really want to get effects board on this thing. That would kind of be tragic. Berserker can't be crit, so we can at least live a hit or two. Let me take a look at the Ferrothorn. Level 85. Oh, this thing can learn Explosion? Fuck. Hey. Well, it'll be a Boomon. Iron Head, Heavy, Slam, Power Whip. Damn, Power Whip's gonna fucking fry me. Actually, no. Aggron just kind of sits on this. Alright, so we just lead off with Aggron. Can Bolt just kind of sit on this thing? Not really. Just trying to decide what else I want to bring on this thing. I guess Aggron's going to be good enough. Who else do I just want to bring is, like, catch it? Probably have my Static Mon just in case. And then, Slowbro can just kind of... Well, he can't sit on this thing, but he can sit on the Florgus. Alright. Oops. Let's do this. Where's Pult? We have Ampharos. I should probably bring this guy just instead of Pult, just in case. And then Slowbro. Okay, Put on the Mega Stone. Problem is you have to kind of click a move on this guy, which I guess I can always click. On the Florges, I should always be able to click body press. Yeah. Alright, so I can Mega Evolve. I guess I'll lead off with Togekiss. Who do I want to lead off? Now I'll lead off with Berserker, so I can get the quick ball off. Actually, yeah, I'll lead off with Berserker. Alright, let's put on some citrus berries. Alright, and Mega Stone. Alright. We have enough balls, I believe, right? I'm pretty sure I just bought a bunch. Timer balls, Ultra balls, Quick balls. We have 7, which is fine. Okay. That's a dupe. Oh, fuck. Ow. Bro. There we go. Alright, well that's -1 citrus. Okay. That's the expected result. Alright, so let me put on Solar Beam and what was its other move? Let me just see. Florges. Pretty sure it was like D-Gleam or something. Moonblast. Alright. Try to catch this thing. There we go. 2 more encounters in this game. Victory Road and our last roamer. A little too late, buddy. I don't think. I think this probably just gonna be a sack or like, you know, box warmer at this point. But fairy type's always good. Let's take a look at this guy's IVs. Oh, let's put the repellent on. Okay. Right down here. Naive? I mean, what the fuck? That's a pretty good guy. I don't know if speed's important on this thing, but those are some IVs. That's pretty good. I think this thing's supposed to be a wall, though, but still, can't complain. If you're gonna get a Florges or a Florges, that's what you kind of want. All right. I think there's a couple of things I can get right now before anything. Take off all the items. Oops. Because now that we have Waterfall, we can grab a couple of things. So we got the Devon Raider, we got Waterfall. Now, I like looking at this list so much better for the items. So we got this TM, that's fine. We're gonna get Earthquake eventually. Body Press TM we can get. Pacifilog, I don't know if I got this. I have to check, I think I did. Just gotta mark it off. No, we didn't. Let's go grab that real quick. So I like just filling out the list. It says Pacifolog. Is this guy that gives you flatter? No. One of these guys do. There it is. Alright. So we got flatter now. Let's just see if there's any other items we can get. Flash cannon. Trade with it for a meteorite. I don't know if we got the meteorite. We got this. Meteor falls. We could get the rocky helmet, but I'm pretty sure that's a optional that you have to do. We can get the berries at 123, I believe. Or no, I think those are optionals as well. I'm gonna have to look up before I just go searching for stuff, I think. Because now that I have waterfall, I don't want to run into an optional. We got Victory Road Split, though. Let's just take a quick look. So we're going to start off with Wally. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have Wally, 13 fights, and then Vito. So we have 15 fights in here. And then how many optionals? I'm just going to count them all, even though I don't know which ones I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 optionals. Holy shit, I didn't realize it was that many. I guess you don't need most of them. I don't know what these are all guarding and stuff. Probably some megas is what I'm assuming. This is probably like Mega Galanite, so we're never going to need to do that because we have Gardevoir if we want that. Let me just see. Yeah, this is probably something that's blocking one of the things. This is probably blocking the Rocky Helmet if I had to guess. Let's see. These guys are on Route 1. Oh, Route 123. That's where I wanted to check, but those where the damage reducing berries are. I guess Route 123 is where all the cool stuff is. Let me just see. Is there any scales over there? Probably. Victory Road, there are 2 more scales. How many scales do we have total? We have 9. We're going to have 9 total. Right, so if I want to get Rocky Helmet, I'd have to do 2 more fights. So do you have to do like a lot of those fights? I'm assuming to like get all of that stuff. I have a good healthy box, so I can sack a shit ton. I'm fine with that. Like this Route 114 right here, I think I can grab that, right? There's no optionals there. Where is Route 114? Just take a quick look. Oh, okay. Works for me. 114, this is Meteor Falls, is it not? Even though I guess it would have said Meteor Falls, unless there's another waterfall over there. I don't know, we'll take a little look. Alright, so I'm not gonna... So those are all optionals that you definitely do after like Wind Straight Veto. Is it over here? Where the waterfall is? Where the fuck is the waterfall? To the left of Fall Arbor. Right over... Oh, there it is. Hopefully there's no optionals up here. This is a heart scale. Cool. That's one of them. Thank you. I was definitely going to miss that one. Whoops. Alright, so then we get 119. I get one. We need the acro bike. What do I have? Oh, I don't need this. Where's my bike acro? Whoops. I remember kind of where this one is. It's like right along here somewhere. Sure, I'll take these berries. Found a hard scale, cool. So we have 2 more hard scales we can grab. What the? Is there something over here? Oh, is that for secret bases or whatever? I guess that is. This is a megastone. What is this? I don't have Swampert. I'm never gonna get him. Rip. We can mark it down though on the list. Swampertite, cool. Those berries, let me just mark those down. Ganlion and Apricot, which we got. Figgy and Wiki. I don't know if I got those. Probably did. I think I've gotten all the berries now, pretty much. Just sad I'm out of Jaboka. Is there anything else I need right now that I can grab? Let's say. We don't need Aerodactylite. We don't need Alakazamite. Audinite, Bananite, nope. Charizard, Gardevoirite, but this you have to do optionals for, I'm pretty sure, if I need the Gardevoirite. Gengarite, don't need to worry about it. Glaolite. Gyarados I could always do if I need it. So I can do Gyarados, I can do Gallade if I need it. Slowbro, oh, but those are all optionals, I'm pretty sure. This is out of the game, apparently, this Power Herb, and then rest of these are optionals. And then this is Victory Road, this, and then this is optionals. Trade with the NPC in Fall Arbor Town. Let's just see if I can get Flash Cannon, just in case I need it. I don't know who I would trade with, let's say. Is it you? Oh. Just a move tutor. Interesting. So this is the guy where you probably would trade with the Meteor, right? Where you probably have to go to Meteor Falls and grab it, I'm assuming. So I can't get Flash Cannon yet, which I don't really care about. I don't think I even need it. Just trying to think, is there anything else I need to do with Waterfall right now before I start planning all these fights? Trying to think. I don't think so. We have a bunch of TMs that we haven't used. Alright, I think I'm going to call it there. I'm very happy we got to Victory Road. So hopefully next stream, we're going to get a little bit through Victory Road. Hopefully do a couple of fights, you know. We got Wally, and we're going to try to do, probably try to do like another 3 or 4 fights or something. These are all demons, but I'm going to start, hopefully I have a healthy box so I can aggressively sack. But thank you all for watching. Let me save my game.